Hey guys, we're back with some more Valhalla. Before we start, I'm looking at my achievements. So, basically there's an achievement I'm going to have to go through this day twice. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Yep, a different breed of cat achievement. So, I'll get that on another time. So, let me go back to the guide. This is not just an achievement you get, it's someone shows up after serving a drink. And, community guides. And we're on day 17. It's the day Kira Mickey comes back. Go to work. And mix drinks and change lives. Yell's a crush, huh? As usual. Oh, we don't need an envelope. Because I'm a genius. I can remember one drink out of like the 30 or so in the game. This seems right. Moonblast. It's a new one for us. On the yachts and blended. Here. And let's give him a pile driver. Literally! Ah! No, don't pile drive the customers. That's boss's job. All mixed. Here, alright. Okay, nothing's changed so far. I want something sweet. Piano woman. Two. All aged and mixed. Piano woman. Here. Thanks. You know why Donovan was following you? No. Wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come onto you. You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyway. And she's with her, like, producer, right? Two fans? Who? Will that be Streaming Chan and... Who's the other? I don't know. Both of them seem so excited when they were talking about you. It's amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. Strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans, doesn't sit so well. Like, many people like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. You like what I do, Jill? You like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but 3 things I've heard are really good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you had a vinyl record you recorded. Well, yeah, you get what I mean. Like the song that came out for the vinyl. Yeah. Your Love is a Drug. That's actually a really good song. Having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this all sounds familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Tea. Here. Perfect. You're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and the... It's the newest one, I assume. They have a port on their heads, making them more versatile. My lines lack that, or their resilience to DT01Ds, but were a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. Trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. Jill, will you go to my next concert? Every ticket was sold out. Never mind how expensive they are. So I guess that's a no, sorry. Now you will. Here. Eh? It's a ticket for my encore concert. Sorry it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. Oh, I mean, this is amazing. I don't know if I can accept it though. You will, even as a backstage pass so we can talk afterwards. You'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know. Like you. You're attentive and hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. Got it. Feels so weird to get a gift. And for my celebrity, no less. Don't think too much about it. You deserve it. Although, I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. You usually get quite a few fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I thought of a way of not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it up my all on stage. They gave those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best to give it my all as a way to repay them. I should give it my all mixing drinks then. Of course. I see. Well, I've got to go first. I've got to go. Let's have a Sparkle Star first. All right. Sparkle Star. 1, 2, 1, all aged and mixed. Sparkle Star. Here, sparkling. It's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. I'll do. This is my second time running through this day to day, because I had to get the bad ending. We have Stella and Jess. Oh, Jess is the... Okay, I see. Note to self. My oil for that door. Alright then. Yo, you're in my spot. Please. Sorry. Cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Leading Jane for Stella. Oh, oops. All blended. Okay. Oh yeah, I haven't said it this episode, but this is probably the finale of Valhalla. Depending on... Wait, have we done the prologue yet? Well, brought you here today. Waiting for Say? Came by myself, actually. Was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh, it's pretty interesting, though. I first saw you. I doubted you'd ever come here again. Hi, Gold Rush? Oh, White Knight gear. Just one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? He has a really small unit. 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor are heavily modded to the point that they look like a squad of Henshin heroes. And what? They look really gaudy. Turned out the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. And what? Grand TV. Three, 1, all aged and mixed. Here, thanks. Oh, she got tickets for Kira and Mickey Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. Surprised too. It's more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. And so those rumors about her really being nice in person are actually true? Amazing. Oh, she even got me a ticket for the concert. What? At a choice of ours to get some tickets for the Encore concert. Not only did she get them for free, the idol herself gave them to you? You don't have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You're gonna enjoy the heck out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of hers, but I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They all have such a magical aura to them. Everyone says they have to be seen to be believed. Really like your music, huh? Makes me happy, what can I say? Love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Heck, it even helped me when I was worried sick about Say at the bank. Made me forget all my worries, even if for a while. See. Say, Jill, wanna come to the concert with us? Us? I invited Say because I managed to get 2 tickets. Wanna come with us both? I'd love to. I don't want to go by myself, but are you okay with that? Don't want to be a burden. Of course, the more the merrier. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance, and you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. If she doesn't have drills, does she give it Stella? Wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't have used that. Can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Beer. Thank you. How many servants do you have around the house, Stella? Do you have? I do, but they're pretty much with us so long. They've been with us so long, they're pretty much family. Wait, I remember reading this. Just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be paneling anyway? Oh, right. They did. What? I'll go through that door. Okay, to say hello. A big cobalt velvet for Alma. Oh, ooh, that's... Instead of Alma, we have Jess on the guide. Because of the... Five Carmetry. All the oxen mixed. Cobalt velvet. I think I'm gonna go back and get that achievement after this day. Here. Sure, let's go with this. Oh, I messed up! Uh-oh, she found Jill's poetry vlog or whatever. Sugar Rush, are they trending now? Here, this is the thing. Let's give her a beer. I forgot to make it big. The worst in the world. The worst bartender ever. Mistake CEO! Feel like an adult. Focus. Got 2 achievements there. What percent of achievements do we have? We have 76%. Okay, at the very least we're gonna get most of them. So I need to make it... And we never played that minigame. Don't know how to get it. Save. Load. Go to work. 3rd time playing through this day today. That's why I didn't want to do it again, but... If this is going to be the fun now, we might have one where I just play the mini game. I can see that happening, actually. Just give him a regular beer. Just get him out of here. On the rocks and blended. And I give it to Stella, right? Instead of a beer. Okay. Pile driver. Literally. There we go. Want something sweet? Can I just give her a sugar rush? Want some peanut? Just give her this. Spiteful Star. I'll go ahead and just do that one because, you know, can't be mean to Kara Mickey. All aged and mixed. Okay, ready? Bleeding Jane. Is the second one last one? All blended. Okay. How far into the video are we? 14 minutes. This is gonna be a long one. Here you go. And it's Briantini next, right? Yeah. How are you supposed to know to server the thing on that day? Like, I get that it's hidden, but... And it has to be that specific drink, too. Like, on that order. Want something... Oh, she wants something class. Okay, so... I assume the... And then they go back to the day where they served the flaming moa so I can see the recipe. Okay. 2, 3... Do they hint at this in the game anywhere? of the recipe. This is classic how? And whatever. Is this the Rad Shiva bar? Hello? Somebody called me that one. Yeah, but we prefer to be called Valhalla. What can we get you? Let's try the Sugar Rush. Certainly. And let's just make sure that, you know, just in case there's a secret. Let's look at the gag. Jess. Sugar Rush. Okay. Here. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here, miss. Call me Jess. From Neo San Francisco, actually. Came here to say Mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana? Or is it more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? So that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid. Really? Like Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it's most likely came from here. That's true. That's all true. If you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances. Many of them are good behind giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that hard? Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird. I mean, nowadays, genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Maybe it has to do with how devalued our currency is. Maybe it's both those things and then some. I see. Oh, but look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else? Let's try the Brantini. Sure. Politics. Well, I guess economics. With your host, Jill. Co-host, Jess. She's a guest star. Thanks. It's interesting, though. Hybrids are well received around here. Might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. Guess it could be an example of the higher class establishing beauty standards or something. Or make me a more likely target for mugging then. Everyone is a likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You do well to remain vigilant anyway. Thanks for the advice. Mind if I ask you something? Go ahead, no problem. A cat boomers hybrids? Nah, I don't think so. While there's a genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. Side effects of a treatment, if you will. Really, because there seem to be some countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you get a treatment for a skin condition. The side effect was getting scaly skin. There's a hybrid with scaleless skin, where your skin is a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's the law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. I'm kind of interested in this crossover game now. Oh, I don't mind. Guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Alright, could you give me directions to the Artemis Well Mall? Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right, you see a frat house. Here you are. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Please come again. All done? And what about Gil? Okay. Flawless service bonus not granted. Oh, so that's not listed under the same place as mistakes. Load. Oh, is Carrie Mickey's blog updated? Oh, it was on that, but not. Let's check. New little regulations. I'm just looking for funny names. Summeraki. I don't get the reference, but what happened to Australia? Oh yeah, Japan sunk, right? Yeah, Tokyo's below the ocean surface. So does that mean nothing's anime anymore, or have they stopped? You know, the whole it's only anime. You get what I mean. You've heard that one before. Like, I agree with that, but I mean, like, ready. Beer. Here. And a Bloom Light and something non-alcoholic. Bloom Light and Blue Fairy. No cartridge. Well, like, you know, there's some people who say, like, Avatar: The Last Airbenders anime. Like, I don't agree with that, but, I mean, what's it matter, you know? Blue Fairy. All aged and mixed. I haven't really watched that show since I was a lot younger. I remember liking it, but like I don't think I'd like it as much as I like most anime nowadays. And there's also is it just pronounced U-B? You hold down the U because W, you see? Funny. Oh, oops. That's like I don't actually know much about U-B. No, I know some people who've watched it, but just not. I don't know anything about it. So, other than it's like it's made by a U.S. company or something. I forget who. Streaming Chan. Just want something nasty again. You know. All aged and mixed. Oh. Okay, we got it. There you go. I just remembered when earlier today, it was like last episode, I was pushing the skip button with a drill, a power drill. It won't, it's dead, but all the rocks and blended. Wondering what the most money you can get in this game is. I wonder if they made it like a nice even number. I don't even know. I don't think there's an achievement for it. Like, because you'd have to serve certain, like, the most expensive drinks at, like, you know, anytime you can. What if Alma finds Gil attractive? Who doesn't find Gil attractive? Even I find Gil. No, you know, Gil is a cool guy, but I don't know. I like 2D women, not 2D men. All age and mix, and doesn't mention commentary, so let's skip it. Something sweet. 2 sugar rushes. Oh wait, dude, that might have been an important conversation. Nothing mentioning. You love me, don't overdo it. Anything else? Who doesn't love Dorothy? How romantic. My guardian. Call her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved. Well, that's when it set in. Why was I moved? Never met any of them, so where did these feelings come from? Also, Anna had a girlfriend. Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else is impressing about it to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, the Go-Go's a blast. Dee Dee's too much of a... Who's Dee Dee? Go-Go. Go-Go's the vending machine, right? Cam girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Are you hitting on me? Sugar Rush. Again. Here. Need 2 big ears. Does that work? Okay, I felt a bit sloppy, but it was fine. There we go. Cheers! Tomorrow's the big day. Okay. Employee of the month! We got it! Got the achievement. Let's see what achievements are left. There's... Get Dorothy's ending? Play a video game. Help a guy at a clear stand. Attend a concert. Win a video game. Get all the... We've done it. I assume we can get all the endings here. Let's go ahead and save. Save over this one just in case. Go to work. And we're just going to skip the Gaby talk because I doubt anything will have changed. And we can't skip the credits, unfortunately. I found that out well when going through the bad ending today. Sugar Rush. No. Wait, what does the guide say? What does... Go back to the guide. Community guides. Sugar Rush. Okay. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. And that's that. We've done it! I really love this game. There's always a difference in how Western creators and like, you can't really call them Eastern, like Japanese creators write characters. And in a lot of Western games, this is purely for visual. I mean, this applies to books and stuff too. We're talking about visual novels here. I tend to dislike a lot of characters in Western games, or at least they feel odd compared to, like, they're just, you know, cheap copies. They're either mimicking or they're just kind of hollow. But it doesn't really feel like it got hollow. Like, Katawa Shoujo, it doesn't really fall for this. You know, all the characters are, they can stand on their own. It's not the best game ever made, but it's still, it's solid. It's not hollow. But I mean, with Everlasting Summer, I need to say I really like. Well, I like Everlasting Summer, but a lot of the characters in it were pretty 2D. The heroine specifically, like Slavia, she suffered from it the most. Oyana too. Alyssa, I think her name was Alyssa. It wasn't nearly as bad. And with Lena, it just seemed like they're going for, oh, Yandere. I can't really remember. I'm saying this, I can hardly remember Everlasting Summer. So if I reread it, I might feel different. But then there, what other Western visual? Like, I'm on the letter right now. I can't really say too much about it because I'm too early on, but it's this, what I just described seems to be happening right now. Although I've heard that all the different routes really make, like, you know, character development, like in the same way Shiro develops as a character in Fate Stay Night. Like, it's not linear, but at the same time, you're gonna see his character develop throughout 3 different timelines, like routes. So, you know, maybe, you know, I will end up liking at least some of the characters in the letter. Like, on a scale comparable to how I like, you know, Japanese visual novels. Because, you know, Japanese visual novels have a lot of cliches in them. But the good ones, like Umineko. Umineko's, you know, that's my go-to. Or Rewrite. Did you have fun? This is Jill and Abby, I think. I gotta meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you, though? I'll continue my thoughts after the ending. She's that kind of person. Well, let's sleep. You're dozing off back there. Good night, Jill. I don't know if I've read the prologue yet. Play some more tomorrow. Good night. Sukuban Games. Gracias. Paleche? I don't know how to speak French, sorry. That's not French! So Valhalla, most stories, they start, they tell multiple chapters, they tell the entire story, but Valhalla is just telling a page of an entire story, and it does that magnificently. You don't see, these characters' entire life stories. Of course, we gotta learn a lot about these characters, especially, with the different endings, but this is good, really good. No idea how long I've wanted some curry. Remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for the drinks they spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. She really looks like that one girl. I remember her name, I'm not going to say it for the joke. From Tsukihime, the one that dies. It's Yumizuka. Satsuki, I think. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask you something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So, it's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. Two questions, then. It's because of the uniform and, hair that she looks like Satsuki. First one was, why do they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. Sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted two little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. High-ranking officer like him, assaulting innocent civilians? That'd be unthinkable. On paper, at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me, then I escaped from their custody. In reality, that's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah, how did you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Heh, those two are really nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve what that kid did to them. Got him. That bad guy did to them. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of the angels. Angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. Friday, January 20th. Oh, we went back in time. Okay. Shouldn't this be chronological? Oh, God. Can't believe I'm actually here. Concert will begin any second now. Yeah! Wow, I've never seen her so openly excited before. Don't talk too loudly or you'll start over. It's always nice to see her happy. It's always nice to see her so happy she doesn't give a dang and lets herself go. I guess she has a star over her eye. And, wow, Say looks really cute there. Like, sure you don't mind me? Of course not. That way I won't be the only one with little clue as to what's going on. Is it true that you've served this Kara-Miki girl at the bar? As amazing as it sounds. Really nice girl. I'm a bit oblivious to the risk some people represent. How so? She doesn't mind stalkers and such. Oh. How's your wounds? I'm doing fine. I is healing nicely. I can sleep better at night. Aye! Just what she inspired and said that bank. It's not important anymore. What's important is that Stella will get me a job after I heal. She will? She's rebuilding a new armor set for me and wants me to be her bodyguard. I'm being paid for something I do anyways. I'll get to spend more time with her. That's nice. I like to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start. Want to be a vigilante then? Maybe. Yeah! She's coming out! It's her! It's actually her! I'm sorry. Look, it started. Hey, here, Jill. This song's for you. What? Can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. Oh, we already read this before, but let's keep going. Shut up. Having a good time. See? Even gave you something fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do. How? You ain't always managed to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. Talking too much, Gaby. Ah. It's different with you, though. My sis Jill's more frustrated. The one time where she bought a shirt that... Talking too much, little girl. Shirt that what? Had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! What are you doing with my hair? So I get stuck in one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore, then? No, you just reminded me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as... What this girl's trying to say is that you're, I'm pressing the drill button, but the drill's not... Build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share! Talking too much shit, Alma. January 15th. Friday. Is this Dorothy? I think that's the only one left. So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. Oh. I tried for an hour to convince him it's a bad idea. Finally got to him. Finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicle should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. Okay. Suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Well, I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room, after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know? Just one what? Just listening to one of your anecdotes, I think? Told me about the Neo Tajuna thing, and now this. Don't you have more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You don't get that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. Huh. Now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet you. She fought against an anal machine injection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of the treatment, Chuck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Eh? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, Inventorium does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat an animal machine injection, sees that only 2% of humans suffer, even less survive. Took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. I think I'm sort of like your sister. Heh, silly Becky. I needed you to say something? Huh? I did not. Weird. Swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again? It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but... You're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well. As I was saying... Well, why would... So, let's say... You hire a prostitute to cat... That's something, alright. August 27th. Oh, that's 10 days from now. Oh man, well, I did this a bit later. This is where part ways. Suddenly I'm bound to this city. Can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. Time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. Proud of it. Speaking of obsessive things, obsessive likes. Joe, stop calling Armitage. We'll be fine. She'll take care of your 4-year-old just fine. Oh, Alma. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. Never been away from 4 this long. Don't know what I'll do. I'll do just fine. Did pretty well for at least 25 years before planning him. Yes, but we're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget. Left you a box of hand puppets on the first floor of the desk, Gil. What? What? Yeah, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, one condition. You're gonna hold hands, stay away from my room. Too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Who? Little sister. You just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First up, Panama. You can save heart data. Do I get a double heart? Nope. We did it. And now there's... 3 achievements left. The 2 minigame ones and the the 100% one. So next time I'll be back with the minigame. Yeah, so this is the end of Valhalla basically, because there's a minigame, and if I haven't done the prologue yet, I'll do that. I forget if I have or not. But anyway, that's effectively the end. Wow. But I think my rant about, earlier, but comparing, Western and Japanese visual novels kind of fulfilled what I wanted to talk about. Didn't get to complete the thought, but more or less it got across. So, yeah. I'll see you guys. Oh, and their Yisbrid game. Oh, no, that's published by Sugaben Games. Okay. See you guys next time for the minigame. Bye.